You're watching West Hartford Community Television.
You're watching West Hartford Community Television.
You're watching West Hartford Community Television.
For the community, by the community.
Everyone to Mom's Time Out.
Cheers!
We took a little break in August, but we're back and we're really excited for all our awesome shows in the fall, right? And
absolutely.
Something else we're really excited about, Cam?
Our new set. Hello!
We love it.
We are no longer stuck behind a high table.
We heard what everyone was saying.
Right,
Get rid of that table.
We
got
heard the
it.
viewers.
So you see us all.
Yes.
No table.
Kind of go in a red, all in our glory. This is the real Housewives. This is the real deal.
Seeing it all.
Definitely.
We're not even hiding behind anything.
And this is a great retro set.
Yeah.
Compliments of Blaze and Blue,
Thank
who
you,
are
Blaze and Blue.
amazing.
Yeah,
Blaze and
beautiful
Blue.
stuff,
Fabulous. These ladies are wonderful. They're going to help us.
Absolutely.
And every
Dress.
month we'll have something different. Things will change.
Yes.
We're changing.
Yes. Not us. We'll probably stay the same.
No,
And
yeah, we'll
girls,
probably
what
stay the
else?
same.
What else is exciting for our viewers is DJ
Look over
Mario.
here.
DJ Mario. We have a new DJ, so Ellen, you better look out. We heard our viewers too. We're spicing it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Give us a little taste of what we're going to hear, Mario.
It's always better with music.
DJ Mario.
Okay.
We would stand up and dance. We don't want you to.
We're all mic'd up.
I like it.
Thank you, Mario.
Nice. Mario is featured all around different towns, plays at different venues. He's one of the top DJs in the area, and we are so excited to have him with us.
Cheers.
And we're hoping that he sticks
Thank you,
around and
Mario.
comes on more of our shows and becomes a staple and actually...
Ellen has a DJ.
She
Why
does
can't
have a
we
DJ.
have you.
She does. So we
We
thought,
do. We have Mario.
She has different DJs all the
Right.
Yeah,
right.
she does.
But we would just stick with you because you are the
Yeah.
best.
Yes,
So-
you are. And we have red wine. We switched over to Malbec. The fall is here.
Fall's here,
September
time
is
for
here.
red.
That's right.
We
Tammy,
switched
we
over to
love our
Malbec.
Malbec.
We do
Yep.
love our Malbec.
We do.
You can't go wrong with a good
No.
Malbec.
No.
And September's here, and
What else comes in September? As
Let's
moms,
see.
ladies out there.
What have we
dads.
been looking forward to?
What is it?
going on? Crazy,
Stress.
crazy
Stress.
stress. Back to school episode tonight.
Yes.
We're going to talk about everything back to school. The good, the bad, the stressful, the...
The fun,
Behind
the
the
cute.
scenes, how you get out the door.
Fun.
in the
I
morning.
forgot about the fun.
Exactly. There's some fun in there.
First day of school picture.
Right.
Going
right.
from relaxation all summer long to back into
To
the
signing
right.
15
yeah.
permission slips.
Schedules.
It's just
yes.
nuts.
Schedules.
It
It's
is.
tough.
But good.
I literally think I signed 12 permission slips
know.
this morning.
We have to get back into
The
swing of
girls were
things,
just
though.
throwing stuff at me.
Sign
Oh,
this,
yeah.
sign
And the
that.
activities.
And
outside
they need to
from
check
school.
for this and PTO, and
Right.
they need to check for cross
Oh,
country
yeah.
and
Or a
intramural.
guilt-free
and-
check now for if you
Oh,
don't want
that's
to do
nice. If you don't want to do the
fundraisers
all the
at
raffles.
school.
Yeah.
However,
Oh,
we
that's
still do
right.
the fundraisers
I know.
and we do the
And do the
guilt-free
I
check.
know,
Of
I
course.
know.
But just what we do. We're
Yeah.
a
I
community.
feel like it's more stressful already in your house.
Oh yeah. Well, now it's started. I think we're starting to get into like a routine now again.
Well, you were like hosting the dinner. What did you host
Oh yeah,
tonight?
I just came from a football team dinner with lots of football players for
Because
Hall.
you're like, are you the team mom?
Yeah,
or-
well, Michael's the captain, senior captain. So the captain's moms always take presidents and
you have to host like
we have-
all the
we don't
players?
host it at our home. We host it at the school.
Well, that's good.
Okay.
But I mean, there was more food, and you know we're
Did you have to
responsible
make like cook everything?
No. We are responsible for sending out emails and
it's all like
sign-up
potluck?
sheets and potluck. Everybody
that's
brings
nice.
something.
But that's a lot of
So,
food
but
because
we're
you got all
served.
those
All the moms serve.
football players.
So yeah.
Not like you're serving enough, but let's
Right.
just serve
That's a lot.
you
Yeah.
enough.
So it was good though. It was good. There's 5 of them this year. So
5 team dinners that
Yeah.
you're responsible
yes,
for.
me and the
I
other
think, Lori,
captain.
I have a suggestion.
I think there's 3 captains. So there's 3.
I have a suggestion, Lori.
Yeah.
To relieve
Lesson.
a little stress
Yeah.
for us moms.
Yeah.
How about the boys, or maybe girls on the team, serve the moms?
Oh, that'd be nice. A mom's dinner.
I will.
I think you should bring it up. Just
We don't have to do that for football either. You could do it for all grades.
Right. I'm sorry about soccer football.
They should do that. They should do that.
Who's listening out there would like to organize the mom's dinner?
Oh
for
yeah, I
us?
would love
Yeah.
that.
But it is a crazy time.
Yeah.
I mean, we were talking about how the schedules are making us nuts.
Absolutely. Everything, all the scheduling of now it's the rehearsals and it's the auditions for the different things at school that the things have to get ready for.
The theater thing. The
Yeah,
singing.
all of it, all of
Yes.
the instrumental,
Yeah.
all of it.
Everything.
So,
So tonight, I'm thrilled to have, our first guest is my sister, who is a licensed clinical social worker. She works with children at the Institute of Living. Her title is Program Manager of Child and Adolescent Ambulatory Programs and Eating Disorders Institute of Living at the Hartford Hospital. She works with a ton of kids, and she's going to come on and talk to us about how to maybe relieve a little bit of stress, how to have a healthy home, especially now that we're all kind of feeling stress on us.
Yes.
So
and she runs a lot of different programs.
she does, and she also is a mom of 3 and 1 on the way, so she's around kids all the time.
Yeah, she's
so
a
we'll be
busy
right
lady.
back
4
with
kids.
Melissa.
Melissa,
Yes.
bring her on.
yep.
And we are back.
And your water.
We're back with my adorable baby sister, Melissa, who is, as I mentioned, she's at IOL. She runs many, many programs with children and adolescents, and she's here, and we're so thrilled to have you with us.
Thank you,
Thank you, ladies. And your new fashionable set. Love it. And Mario with the music jamming over there.
When we talked about stress and anxiety, I thought Melissa would be a great person to have on because she manages this, she deals with this all the time, not only in your own personal home as a mom, but
With 3 kids and another one on the
Yes,
way.
with number 4 on the way.
So
how do we as parents, how do we manage the stress for the kids, or how do the kids manage their stress?
And for us, for all of us,
Well,
for the kids less stress, for us less stress.
So, I mean, the best probably advice or, suggestion I can give you is to mirror for your kids. And that is so hard.
Yeah.
So we talk about healthy practices, so enough sleep. Now I know, because this is my sister right next to me, she does not get enough sleep. And adults actually need 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Kids need about 9. Teens need about 9, and little kids need about 10 11.
Wow.
to be like
To have a functioning
functioning,
day.
right.
And especially the stuff that our kids are doing nowadays.
so busy.
It's going to school, being attentive, and then after school activities, and then the mounds of homework that's building.
Yeah.
And then technology throughout the day, they're constantly stimulating their mind. So if you as a parent can mirror that and actually get enough sleep, eat together, especially a family meal. I always recommend to my families a technology-free family meal.
Yep.
And I'm talking to the parents at that time too.
everybody.
Because I
No
have the
phones at
parents.
the table.
No phones at the table. That's not the time to look at the iPad.
Right.
It's
you're
a time
right.
to say, hey guys, how was school today?
Yep.
Right.
Because they can't go anywhere. They're at that table.
Right.
It's harder though when they're like 13, 14, 15, 16 because I feel like sometimes I feel like they're glued. We were talking about
Yeah, all the tablets and the pads and the
Well, actually,
Instagram
I don't even know if
and
it's
all
just
of those
age
things.
because my 9-year-old
It's not.
wants the videos, and my 12-year-old's the one who always
The
reminds us.
YouTube.
Remember what Dad says?
Yeah.
Yes.
The family that eats together stays
You
together.
got it.
what's
And he says it all the time.
Yeah.
is there like I mean they say like so do you say like okay you're gonna have half hour of screen time? Do you say
Well, recommendations. This is
Yes.
non-educational hours because I know nowadays a lot of kids are doing their homework
Yes,
on the
right.
computer.
What is it?
So non-educational hours. So like the social media, it's about 2 hours a day.
that's a lot?
That's a really lot.
That's what's recommended or that's what they're doing?
Well, that's what's recommended. No more than 2 hours a day for teens, and then an hour for kids, and then they say no screen time for kids under 3.
Right.
And is that TV too, or is it just social
TV
media?
too.
So that's
Okay.
TV,
TV too.
iPad, phone.
Okay.
I mean that's the YouTube stories.
I mean, I have kids that say their phone is their best friend.
Yeah.
They're constantly on that.
Yeah.
And then that affects sleep because the phone's right next to them.
Right.
right.
But parents as well. So that's why the most important thing is if you can model healthy practices.
Right.
So
Don't bring your own phone
don't
to the
bring
table.
your phone to the table. No way. You shouldn't be checking your phone if you're asking your youth about their day.
Why
Focus
Yeah,
on them. Look
tell
at
us,
them.
right.
Tell me. I'm interested.
Yep.
If you ask someone and as a parent, you're like, oh, you get a beep and you're looking. I mean,
Yeah.
the message you send is you're not important.
So
That
like
doesn't
not
matter.
charging your phone by your bedstand so you're not emailing people like at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Which is
Like,
hard.
we're so
Like we
used
got
to
last night.
instant checking your
You
messages.
got it. It's a stimulation for kids. An hour before bed, they should not have.
Yeah, that's
any
what I've heard.
screen
No
time.
screen
An
time.
hour
right.
before bed. And we talk about good sleep hygiene. So maybe that's like taking a shower,
Right.
listen to music.
Right.
Sensory is always good. So putting some lotion on and make us feel good. And then for their phone, keep their phone away from their
Like in a common
pillow.
area, like
you got
you-
it.
like in the
if it needs to
kitchen,
be
in
in
the
the
living
room, but
room.
maybe away from them because there's like the LED lights on the phone that actually stimulate.
Yeah.
And it's okay in the
imagine.
morning
Yeah.
when you want to wake up, but not in the middle of the night when you're getting texts at 3 in the morning because we have kids that are waking up constantly checking their email, and there's never a shut off. They have to
Right.
have a shut off time.
Yeah.
Right. Well, the phone shouldn't even be in their room.
Right.
Well,
we don't
That's what
go
I
in the
think
room.
too.
That's great.
common
That's
area,
excellent. A lot of
everybody
teens
put
I work
everybody's.
with, they use their phone as a alarm clock.
So that's a good,
Okay,
some good.
right.
But I say put it away, so then you actually have to get up and walk over to it. Then you're up.
Good point.
What
So
are-
it's 2 in 1.
And what's like some other tips though to be like less stressed?
So the activities that you do, make sure they're enjoyable, and for adults as well. So you don't have to be part of everything. I know
Right,
that's tough,
right.
and I know that's tough in some cultures where you want your youth to function at a high level and everything. But find something that's enjoyable for them. So if you're talking about cross country, if cross country is no longer enjoyable, what is enjoyable?
Right.
So maybe they have to do something. But maybe it's not that sport they've been doing for the last 5 years. Maybe it's something else.
Okay.
So what's enjoyable to them, and something that the family can be a part of as well. I
Plus,
think
everybody
that's-
else, I think, would benefit from it. Because if your child is taking clarinet and is hating every moment
Right.
of it, it's no
You're
fun for
dragging
you.
them to
It's no
lessons.
fun for them.
Right. Get them
So
involved
yeah,
in something
I
they really enjoy.
But I feel
Yes.
like in today's day and age, kids are involved in a lot, but it's not just because we want them to be, it's because in order for them to be a successful senior in high school, they have to be musically inclined, they have to be a sports person. How do we find a balance throughout letting them participate? And they want to participate. And I don't even try to keep them signing up for everything.
Right.
But there's some things like
So
they
not
want dance.
grooming them, like
Right.
is
No,
what you're
but
saying.
it's
Right.
part of like our culture. Like they can't be a senior and not have done community service, not be on a sport, not do music.
Yeah.
Colleges are not. I mean, you know
really
what I mean? Like, how do
competitive.
we
It's a
find
competitive
balance?
game. Competitive.
It
Pure
is.
competition that they're trying to keep up
Yep.
with.
Well,
It's
what
the
you said is
reality
it's a
of-
balance. So can they do the community service in the summer when they're not doing, their
All the other
academic
things,
piece?
right.
Right.
Is there something on the weekend? Like I have a lovely family friend who they do events as a family. They go hiking on Sundays as a family, so they get in their healthy, exercise.
So they're
as a
doing it
family. They're
together
doing it
and
together.
all of that,
It's family
yeah.
time, and guess what? When you're hiking,
Right, you're talking.
or long car rides. That's another thing I always tell my parents: long car rides, and you take the phone. That way, they're forced to kind of enjoy.
Yeah.
We go shopping with our kids
Yeah.
Yeah.
a lot. I mean, as
Yeah.
mom
Yeah.
and
That
girls.
David
you
would
know.
find that like not
No,
as
not for the
enjoyable
dad,
thing.
But how do you
Really
incorporate?
enjoys it.
You got
Really
it.
like shopping.
Really likes.
Yeah, but how do you? That's
shopping.
right. How do you incorporate the small moments?
Right, right.
In your day to day.
Right.
So you have 3 or 4 kids. Today I'm going to take you. You and me are going to go shopping.
Right.
Right.
So you have some
Yeah.
one-on-one time.
I think
That's
it's
nice.
easier when they're younger and you can control what
And
they
they
do.
want to do it
I mean,
more.
when they're in middle
Yeah,
school and
they
high
do.
school, how are you going to be able to say to them, okay, we're all going hiking on
Right.
Saturday?
Well, and that's why you make it a family practice. So it's something that you're modeling. So it's something that you're doing routine. You're creating these consistent
I think
family
that's-
routines.
And it probably relieves stress and relieves more
Right.
anxiety.
And it's nice. It's the whole family tradition
It's a
too that
family
you have.
tradition,
Right.
and it's tough. And then you talked about not overtaxing your youth. They want to do this, they want to do that. But look at them. Are they enjoying themselves? Are they getting their homework done? Are they resting enough? Are they eating enough? They may want to do it, but you as a parent, no matter how old they are, you're always their
Right, you're
parent.
the
Can
parent.
say, no,
Right.
I'm noticing.
It's too much.
I'm noticing that you have bags under your eyes more than me.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm noticing that your anxiety level is increasing.
Right.
It's no longer enjoyable.
We still need to parent them.
You still have to
I
parent
think too many
them.
moms today, I'm not being judgy, want to be a best friend.
Yeah.
They just want to be a best friend. They don't want to say no. And I say no a lot. Like I'm the no mom.
Dude,
I need to
well,
say no
kids
more.
need boundaries.
Yeah.
Kids,
And they
teens,
want them.
they need boundaries. They
Yeah.
want boundaries. And then they may not come to you for everything, and that's okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
You don't need to be, like you said, you don't need to be their best friend.
Right.
You know, if they're not
That's
connecting
hard,
with you,
but
is
yeah.
there someone else in the community, another adult they can connect
Right.
to? Do they have someone at school, like their math teacher, that they have a good
Trust,
connection
yeah.
with? Is there someone in the community, like a track coach?
Right.
As long as they're connected to one adult, I think that has really good positive outcomes for a youth. So they stay in the straight and narrow. So if something is going wrong or you're concerned about them, you have multiple people you know they can go to.
Right.
Right.
Somebody
Good
to talk
point.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be be the parent.
Right.
Often it's not, because a teenager, their
Right.
role is to pull away from you.
Right.
That's a typical developmental teenager. They're gonna fight with you. They're gonna challenge you. Why?
Dad,
Good
to do
times
that.
ahead,
And so
girl.
that's typical. That's actually very healthy.
Yeah.
That's typical adolescent development.
yeah.
That's good to know.
Yeah, they want their friends more. I mean, that's
Oh, yeah.
normal. But when you see them not being with friends or with adult, then that's a worry of concern.
Right.
But as long as you feel like, they're connected with their coach, or they have a good relationship, then if something happens or something comes up, they have multiple people
Somebody
they
to
can go
talk
to.
to.
Right.
And I think that's important.
Well, and I use
Absolutely.
you, like I'll say, maybe the girls might talk to Melissa, their
Right.
auntie,
Right.
or maybe,
Right.
Yeah, and that's okay. And
These
being
are
okay with that as a
yeah,
parent, to
absolutely.
not feel like they have to use me.
These are such good tips, and we're going to put them up on our
on our
page,
Facebook
on our
page.
Facebook page. Some
Yes,
tips. I
very
think
good.
sleep is
Awesome.
good.
For all of us.
Everybody,
Thank
yeah,
you,
everybody
Sister
in
Mom.
sleep.
Yeah.
Everybody
For all of us.
Yeah.
3 a.m.
She's actually been
emails.
better.
Yeah.
You've been better about getting to bed at a normal hour.
Don't ask these ladies. Like,
Well, you were great. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Hi. Welcome back. I'd like to introduce our second guest, Amanda May Sirica, who's a spokesperson for West Farms Mall. She's a mom of two, local mom of two, and she is going to talk tonight about the current trend or fashion trends for our kids.
hi, Amanda.
Thanks for having me. This is awesome.
We're so excited to have
this
you.
is great.
And talk about such a fun job.
Oh, thank
Oh my
you.
gosh.
I want your
really,
job.
really enjoy what I do for a living. It is a lot of fun,
imagine.
and
Seems
when
like
you can
it'd
do
be.
something you love, what's better than that?
Yeah.
Great.
Right?
We're excited to have you here.
Thank
Introducing.
you.
So talk to us a little bit about fashion trends that we're
Sure.
seeing for kids.
The end of summer is a little bit of a bummer, but there's something exciting, exhilarating for kids to get a new, fresh start with not only school, but a new wardrobe.
Yep.
But, don't worry, because you don't need to get a whole new wardrobe. You really want to look at see what they've outgrown and add a few stylish pieces to accent what you already have.
And I have to tell you, I was at West Farms Mall the night before school at 8:15 in that Journey store buying new Chuck Taylors. Literally 8:15 in West Farms Mall. They had them. That was wonderful.
Yeah. Good.
So that's part of the crazy.
Journeys is one of our newest retailers, and it's one of my favorite because they have everything from Tom's to Sperry's to Chuck's to Adidas. I
And
mean,
the man was so
they have
patient.
everything.
So patient
Yeah,
with us.
it's a great place for kids and big kids like me because I have Chuck Taylors too.
Yeah, thank you. So you're going to introduce our little dollies.
I am. First, I want to tell you some of the trends we're seeing.
Yes.
Always,
Yes.
right? You guys wanted me to
Yes.
share that.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, the good news is there's a lot of trends that are repeating from last year. The 70s is here to stay for a little bit. We're seeing a lot of retro looks
Ooh, we're on
from
top
the
of that with
70s.
our stuff.
Yes,
I
and
know,
I
with our
saw
stuff,
some of your
right?
models in the hall that have a little 70s retro vibe going. There's a big boho chic movement going on. You're seeing a lot of crocheting, embroidering, and just really romantic blouses, but you can pair that romance with things like army pants and Converse and
fun.
make it a little edgy.
Yeah.
Great.
The skinny jeans are here to stay, but now you're going to see new hemlines, and it's fresh frayed hemlines.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you're going to see a
And
lot
what about all the ripped up jeans? I've seen a lot of those.
Distressed denim.
God, I see the
Distressed,
moms wearing
distressed, yes.
You're still seeing
I'm
all
not a
those
fan of all
those,
that
okay.
ripped up
distressed denim. Well, for kids, it's really nice because a lot of the retailers actually put cloth behind it, so it's not truly a whole.
Right.
But for us, big girls, they're true reps.
Yeah.
So that's denim. The ankle booty is here again.
Ankle
but-
booty.
Ankle booty.
Yes.
Got my new ankle booties
But
for the show.
you know what? And that's great because the ankle booty revamp for this year is accessories. So you're going to see studs and fringe
that.
and
The
Oh, that's
bedazzler's coming
fringe,
out.
yes.
Who Kim? That's all for you, Kim.
I have my bedazzler. I'm gonna find that.
Start bedazzling
and
candy.
then there's
awesome.
a big
Bedazzle my
makeover with
jeans.
sneakers. You're going to see a lot of geometric
okay.
patterns, florals, real fun pops of color on traditional sneakers
And I
like
noticed that-
Nike and such.
People wear sneakers with like dresses. Like
Yes.
my Francesca wears them with dresses.
Absolutely,
Kind of
it's
like a-
totally acceptable. I love it.
It's like the little
It's
spunk.
adorable. And the little high tops on the girls, I think that's an adorable little
Right.
trend.
Right.
Yes.
So we
So
have
cute.
some great looking
Well, we're
kids to show.
excited.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see what they're
Start. So put some music
right.
going.
Girls are wearing.
Okay, we'll start. I think you have Melissa's kids starting.
Okay. Hi guys, we have Tommy, Lily, and Caden.
Look how cute this is.
They are adorable. Lily,
there, Tommy. Good
Lily's
job.
wearing a floral dress from Gymboree with a matching hair bow, way to accessorize. The boys have on that classic polo with Madras or plaid shorts, so they're ready to play and get to preschool.
That's right.
Yeah.
So
And
adorable.
Tommy's in second grade this year.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Way to go,
Very
Tommy.
stylish.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.
You want to have a seat for us?
You can sit in Mommy with Mom.
Yeah.
It's so good. Next up, we have Alyssa. She's 9, and she's definitely a 5th grader. She's got on her graphic Yukon tee, a great layering with a good plaid shirt. You know, those cool bus stop mornings, but warm afternoons that we see at the beginning of back to school. Some personality on her legs with the socks. And
Big personality in
yeah, and Under Armour, that's all the rage right now. So she looks like a true 5th grader. Way to go.
Awesome, Alyssa.
that. Thanks, Alyssa.
Yay.
Good job, Alyssa.
Okay, next up, we have Francesca, also in 5th grade. Francesca is sassy. She's got on a floral flip dress and the Chuck Taylor Converse high tops, which are everywhere right now. They're, you know, blacks, whites, prints, a lot of fun, and the oversized bow. Francesca, you're ready.
She's ready. She's ready to model.
She's ready to work the hallways.
right.
She's
School.
bringing it.
So
Model
excited.
it.
I love it.
Yes. Thank you, Francesca. Jenna. Come on out, Jenna. Jenna is in middle school, and she's got on a really cute flowy boho top in a really fun pattern. A nice classic pair of chino shorts and an aqua pair of Converse low tops. She looks great.
I love
Feeling
that
good?
color.
Love
Yeah.
that
Too. I love that minty
Great.
color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So cute.
Jenna.
Love it.
Adorable.
So cute.
Next up, we have Maya. Maya's also in middle school, and she has got on one of the great hemlines for last season and in return this season with that high-low look. A cute vest with crocheting, that boho trend that you're seeing everywhere, and a little bit of sparkle on her feet. She looks adorable.
We have such shy children.
We
don't
do.
we?
Thanks, Maya.
Gabriella, 8th grade. Gabriella has on a graphic tee, some cutoff shorts with the fray hemline, and Converse. So all of our kids are sporting the Converse, which I really love because you see them everywhere, and everybody gets to show their personality and the style that they pick.
And
I
they've
feel like
got so many selections from Converse. They've got the colors and the styles
Yeah.
and the graphic prints. And
Yeah, and at Journeys, they
cute.
actually have some exclusive patterns that are
saw
just
those.
exclusive to Journeys that are outstanding. Some glitter ones, some
Yeah,
floral ones.
really
There's
fun.
a really cute boho pattern pair. So she's looking
And
good.
I feel like the
Very
cutoff
great.
jeans is when I drop her off at school, everybody's wearing the cutoff
Yes.
jeans.
That's
in
what I
middle
see
school.
too.
It's that frayed denim you're going to see everywhere. And you know, it's frayed denim that you're not doing at home. You're buying them like
Yep.
that. So
Yep.
it,
Right,
you know,
right.
it's-
That's what my mother said. I thought she was getting a new pair of shorts. I said, those are new.
those are new.
And you're going to see those in pants later in the fall.
Yep.
When it's cool. That hemline.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you, Gabriella. Now we have Sophia. She's also in 8th grade.
Oh, and the cutoffs.
Yeah.
Cutoffs. But what I really love is her graphic Minnie Mouse tee.
Yes.
It has the armbands. It's true to 70s. I remember having a shirt like that.
yeah.
too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Me too.
And her Converse have a really fun pattern to them, like a watercolor print. So she looks comfy and she's ready to sit down and study. So
Be the big
Looks
8th grader
great.
in middle school.
Yeah.
That's right. These two
Great.
girls.
I think the common theme I'm seeing is comfort.
Yeah.
And there's some classics, but there's a nice spin on all the classics too.
Should we have them stand up one more time with some music and
Sure.
take a
Stand up, girls.
Right, guys?
Boys, everybody.
Here, go ahead, put the little kids in the front. Go ahead. Sit in there, Jen. Yay!
Thanks, guys.
Good job, guys.
That was such a great
awesome.
episode.
That was awesome.
Awesome.
Oh, remember.
Loved it.
So remember,
Awesome, Mario.
Don't forget,
Hey, Mario.
Mario, I want you to come come back every time.
Every episode.
Mario, is
Every
this not
episode
better
with
than
us.
the radio station you're on?
We were so much more fun.
Right.
You don't have wine at the radio station.
Laugh at us.
I'm very excited to be here.
Awesome. We're glad to
Our
have you.
entire candy dish went with the kids.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they just took the
Kids
candy
took
dish.
it all.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
This was so fun.
Fun. So our new show
Yes.
Yes.
and all our shows going forward are going to air Monday nights at 9 p.m.
Better
Start
time.
your week off.
Yeah,
Better
a way to
time.
start your week off.
Right.
Yeah.
Grab your little laundry,
I love how
whatever.
Candy
Sit
says
back.
grab your laundry.
Grab your. What's what I do on Monday nights? I do my laundry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Grab your wine and your laundry.
Throw it on the bed and I just fold and I watch TV.
Yeah. And
That's
when
awesome.
Watch us.
And then
don't
watch
forget.
it.
So
And
again,
laugh.
Yeah, exactly. So again, don't forget, you guys, we all put the
Time in. Don't forget to take the time out.
Cheers.
What's the place where you go every night and you snuggle up real tight? Is it in front of your screen where everything we show is exactly how it seems? Everything we show is right for you. Everything we show is true, true, true. So get your drink and give us a wink, 'cause what you're watching is Mom's Time Out.